Gefet and Rabbanit Yael Shimoni, bringing to you together with Hadran and Yeshivat Drisha, learning Rishonim, a bit of Rishonim on your daf yomi. And today in our sugya, we'll be dealing with the question, can women go to war? What is the participation of women in warfare? So we're in Sota Daf Mendaled, and we're starting with a Mishnah. The Mishnah in Daf Mendaled Amud Aleph and Amud Bet discusses all the people that you don't send to war. And then at the end, in Daf Mendaled Amud Bet, the Mishnah concludes by saying all of the above is true, but there is an exception. משנה, במה דברים אמורים במלחמת הרשות, אבל במלחמת מצווה הכל יוצאים אפילו חתן מחדרו וחלה מחופתה. אמר רבי יהודה, במה דברים אמורים במלחמת מצווה, ובמלחמת חובה הכל יוצאים אפילו חתן מחדרו וחלה מחופתה. So we see a מחלוקת between Rabbi Yehuda and Tanna Kama. Both of them agree that all of the above is true about some milchamot, but other milchamot are chova on everybody. The machloket is whether it's milchemet chova or milchemet mitzvah, and we don't know exactly what it means, milchemet mitzvah, milchemet chova, but one thing is clear. Chatan mechadro bechala mechupata, also women go to war. And it seems that Rashi thought the same, because when Rashi is mefaresh, dibur matchil about milchemet mitzvah, he doesn't say that women don't go. He says, kigon kibush Eretz Yisrael b'mei Yoshua, hakol yotzin. So it sounds as if he's really also talking about women as the pshat of the Mishnah. The Rambam says it even more clearly, when the Rambam in Chot Melachim Perek Zayin Halacha Daled says, "Bamet dvarim amurim," that people go back, שמחזירים אנשים במלחמת הרשות, אבל במלחמת מצווה הכל יוצאים, אפילו חתן מחדרו וחלה מחופתה. So Rashi, that's what it sounds like, and Rambam, much clearer, say that women can go to combat in battle, the pshat of the dvarim of the Mishnah here. Who's cholek? So if we look at Sefer Chinuch is not here on the sugya, but Sefer Chinuch deals with the mitzvah of Schivah Amalek. In Parashat Kitisa, mitzvah Tafresh Gimel says, Sefer Chinuch mitzvah lizkor ma she'asa Amalek liYisrael b'tzitam b'Mitzrayim, and he says, נוהגת מצווה זו בכל מקום ובכל זמן בזכרים, כי להם לעשות המלחמה ונגמרת האויב, לא לנשים. So the Chinuch says, who's the one who's supposed to go to war with Amalek? Men, not women, and therefore men are chayav in Mechiyat Amalek and Zecher, to remember the mitzvah of לזכור את זכר Amalek, לזכור מה שעשה Amalek, לא לזכור את זכר Amalek, למחות את זכר Amalek, that's only men and not women. So here we see the Machloket Rishonim. Let's call it Machloket Rambam Chinuch, and it appears that Rashi is on the side of the Rambam, not 100% clear, but Rambam and Chinuch obviously are cholki. The Achronim, who were commentaries on the Rambam and on the Chinuch, did not understand them and were cholek on them. So let's start from who's cholek on the Chinuch. The Chinuch has a very famous commentator, the Minchat Chinuch, and the Minchat Chinuch is an Achron, an early Achron, and he says, הרב המחבר פותר נשים מצווה זו, ונראה קצת לפותר אותם מעליו גם כן. Okay, we have a say and a lav in זכר עמלק. תזכור את אשר עשה לך עמלק, ותמחה את זכר עמלק מתחת השמיים, לא תשכח. Okay, so now say and a lav. says במנחת חינוך, ברמב"ם אינו מבואר זה, וצריך ראיה לפתור נשים מצוות עשה שאין הזמן גמר, בפרט במקום לאו גם כן. First says the Minchat Chinuch, in the Rambam, it doesn't say that women are patur from Mechiyat Amalek. And he continues and says, ומה שכתב כי להם לעשות המלחמה ולא לאנשים, באמת מלחמת מצווה הכל יוצאים, אפילו כלה מחופתה כמבואר בש"ס ורמב"ם פרק ז'. So he really claims that there's a machloket. The Rambam said clearly, and that's how the Minchat Chinuch understands it, kipshuto, that women go to war. And therefore women are also chavin milchemet Amalek. On the other hand, the Radbaz, when he's commenting on the Rambam, doesn't understand how can the Rambam say that women are chayav to go to war. Let's see what the Radbaz say. The Radbaz says, "Braita klishon Rabbeinu." It's true. In the Braita, it sounds like Rabbeinu. It's not a Braita, it's a Mishnah. I don't know why he calls it a Braita. I need to check that out. אבל קשה. מה קשה? כי דרך הנשים לעשות מלחמה, דקתני וחלה מחופתה, והכתיב כל כבודה בת מלך פנימה. So that's the Radbaz. There's another pasuk called Kvoda Bat Melech Pnima. How can a woman that has to be indoors go out to war? ויש לומר, says the Radbaz, והכי כאמר, כיוון דחתן יוצא מחדרו, כלה יוצאת מחופתה, שאינה נוהגת ימי חופה. Okay, so the first answer of the Radbaz is, nobody said here that a woman goes to war. What's written here? When the groom leaves the chuppah to go to war, what will the bride do? She can't stay there, so she leaves the chuppah also. She doesn't celebrate without the chatan. It doesn't mean that the woman goes to war. It means the woman leaves the chuppah. So that's the Radbaz's first explanation of the Rambam. I think it's really very hard. Let's see a second explanation. Ve'efshar, says the Radbaz, במלחמת מצווה, נשים היו מספקות מים ומזון לבעליהן, וכן המנהג היום בערביות. Says the Radbaz, efshar, maybe women were part of war, but as helping inside of the state and not going to fight in front with everybody. They just bring water, they bring food. And he says also that's what the Arab women around me do. I see them, that's what they do. So maybe that's the war effort that women do, not that they go out to war. So we see here that the Achronim are cholek like the Rishonim. The Mincha Chinuch understand the Rambam kipshuto. The Radbaz can't understand, can't make anything of the Rambam, so he offers these two answers. Excuse me. Two other Parshanim that you can find easily are the Parshanai Mishnah. They're Achronim. Where I want to look at what the Hon Mashir said. He's Rabbi Raphael Emanuel from the 1600s in the Tiferet Israel. Rabbi Israel Rabbi Gedalia Lifshitz, he's in the 1700s. So let's see what they make of this machloket, and they have interesting parshaniyot. So let's start from the Tiferet Israel. Tiferet Israel says pretty easily what the Radbaz said in Efshar. Says the Tiferet Israel, "V'kala mechupata, isha lav bat milchama." He doesn't say kol kvodo bat melech bila pnima. He says isha lav bat milchama. רק לספק מזון ולתקן הדרכים אף יוצא. So it's not only to bring water and food, it's also to help organize the roads, okay? Maybe she is doing physical labor, but not fighting. So that's the Tiferet Israel. And Honashir, he goes in another direction that gives women more part of warfare. Let's see what he says. לחלה מחופתה, מכאן נראה שאף על האישה מוטל חיוב זה. First says Honashir, it sounds that there is a חיוב for women to fight. ואין ספק שאין זה אלא לעשות כמו שעשה אישה לאבימלך, או כסרח בת אשר לשבע בן בכרי, או כיהודית לאוליפרנס. So he says, there is a chiyuv for women to fight, really fight, but what kind of fighting? We know in the history of Jewish people that women actually did contribute to war because they killed leaders, but not by fighting in front, but all kinds of women's ways, okay? There's a woman who throws a piece of pelech on the head of Avimelech and kills him. That's in Shoftim. Serach bat Asher, we'll see soon the story of Sheva ben Bichri, that according to the Midrash, Serach bat Asher was the one who caused the people in the city to kill Sheva ben Bichri, also by cutting his head off. And Yehudit, she killed Holofernes. It's a famous story, and we have all kinds of art pieces depicting it. And how did she do that? Because she called him over and she had him drink wine, had him drink milk. That's why some people drink milk in Hanukkah. So we see that women can fight, but they're fighters of a different kind. And continues the Honashir, and he says, you should know, אף אם יודעת בעצמה שיכולה לעמוד כנגד האויב, נראה בעיניי שלא היו מניחים אותה לצאת. לסוף סוף אישה היא דעתה קלה, אבל היא באה מהסס בדבר קל, שמא תתחיל לנוס, ותחילת נפילה ניסה. That's on Ashir. Even if the woman thinks that she can stand war, she's not allowed to go because we're afraid that when it comes to the real thing, she'll run away, and that might destroy the whole war. So, interesting thing that he also said to Hanashir, and he mentioned Kohelet Rabbah saying that the woman in the story of the Isha Chachama in Shmuel Bet is Serach Bat Asher. This is an interesting thing because it means Serach was a very old woman. She was started by the days of Yosef, continued in Yetziat Mitzrayim, and also is here in Sefer Shmuel. That's just a side effect of the story. So let's sum up what we saw. Big machloket. Rashi, Rambam, Mincha, Chinuch, women go to war. Chinuch, Radbaz in his first teirutz, women don't go to war at all. Radbaz in his second teirutz, women help other people in the back. And Honashil say that women can actually fight to a certain extent, but not really go to the front line. So what we don't know still is what is this milchemet mitzvah that women can actually fight for. That we will not learn today, but you should know that that's something that you have to add for your understanding.